Previously on The Real Forex Trader.
Mentally tired, but I can still keep going.
Tiredness, yeah, that kind of comes with the territory. We've gone through a lot of challenges and been put under a lot of stressful situations up to this point, so.
He's got stopped out, he's come back up a couple of hours later and he's got back in, and now he's come all the way back down. Told him not to be into the same trade on the same day.
I don't want to go home, I'm not ready. I got so much more in me to give, don't want to go.
I sort of, for myself, I'm ready to go really. That's just being honest.
So, location that you guys will be travelling to is Russia. Okay.
You hunt, you eat, you sleep, repeat. You don't eat, you die. You don't sleep, you can't trade properly, you die. That's it. Get there.
It's going to the moon. All agreed?
Yeah.
Wait,
I'll get you two, right?
Took it.
Well done, lads. Smash the trade.
Okay, listen up. Change your plans. We're going to be flying to. Okay, listen up. Change your plans. We're going to be flying to Iceland. Okay, so let's sort our journey out to Iceland. Okay.
It could be expensive. Yeah, it's gonna be quite expensive flights.
Are you winning? Have you got food for us? Yeah. Something with the food, mate. Take 20, 30 quid or whatever. How much? You got money?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm in that gold. I'm trying to keep it a secret from Gabe. But yeah. I'm just gonna run over here now.
So, yeah.
I'm gonna let it play out. We're either gonna make it out of here on that, or we're gonna be stuck here. One or the other, and that's it. So the cost of those tickets ends up being to where you need probably like $500-600 to get to Iceland quickly. Now there are cheaper flights, but they would definitely get you there probably end of day Tuesday, if not Wednesday early. So knowing that I need to reach a certain specific number, the account risk kind of has to be high relative to the account size. So that was my first challenge, and it's actually put a lot of stress trying to account for that, because I've taken trades that were fundamentally sound, but the risk that I used on those trades was not what you would want to do like in daily life. If you had a $2,000 account, you wouldn't risk roughly $650 on any one trade. So I'm trying to follow the strategy and stick to it, but it is hard to do that.
Happened. It's something bad has happened to the trade.
No. Why would anything bad happen?
Because why you came out with a big grin saying look at the chart? I thought it was bad. I just assumed it was bad.
For me, it's how do I play this? If it starts to pull back a little bit, do I close or do I hold? I mean, I know I'm supposed to hold. I'm not going back to what I was doing this morning. I was supposed to hold, I should have held, and just left everything. With the exception of this one, because that one would have hurt me.
I just want food.
I will say that for sure, today is the first day that I've truly felt pressured or truly felt any sort of nervousness or worry about, what is the result. Every other day that I've been here so far, I've just been, follow the strategy, take a good trade, and however it plays out is however it plays out. But today was the first day that I genuinely felt like, damn, like this is scary. I think the pressure that I'm feeling the most is not letting my teammates down, because I know they want to win. I know Cayman really wants to go to Iceland, so that's really what I feel the most pressure on.
What does that mean?
About £115 per ticket at the moment, but that's just the flight size.
So hungry. So still 20 quid down. I took out break even because everything was plummeting, so lucky I did. So we're trying to find another entry now.
I got into a trade I was in contact with Matthew over text message, and sort of he was looking at his phone and sort of told me to get into a position, so I've done that. So we'll see how it pans out. It's just hit S2 at the moment, so hopefully the resistance there is holding and the price will go up. He's gone to get another COVID test. He got his done Saturday, and we're not sure if it'll still be valid when we come to getting a flight, so sort of he's going to get another one. That's when I did feel a lot more pressure trading then, because then now, and he was in a position where we were up, and I thought I don't want to get in a trade and then bring it down and be at sort of like break even, so I did find a lot more pressure sort of like trading sort of like then, as sort of like I didn't want to make any mistakes and ruin both of our opportunities to travel.
Give me some advice or something to look, because he look a good candle, but nothing. He don't want to make the decision at the end, so I have to make the decision. And the first time he takes the decision, that was a bad decision. So this is the beginning for him, so I can't complain about anything. Everything is on my mind, so now I have to figure out how to make money.
If it's getting late on in the day, we need to be on the flight in the morning, so if we're floating around break even, whatever, go all out, heads or tails, whether win it or we don't win it. So that's my strategy. Yeah.
Still down.
Yeah, 5 million.
Still down 401.
Would you not?
I'm having flashbacks.
Yeah, I bet you have.
Flashbacks to laughing and crying.
Nah.
We get gold and then did it take profits and then won. Oh my. Go baby go.
Then does he see this? Me. What you think? What a day.
You've been leaving the fight.
Jesus, go for it.
It's almost 50%.
Right?
I know, it's
ridiculous.
Show me the This is TP. Close out the button. Yeah. Close it out. Yeah, yeah. Because we can get back in if it starts going up, just get back in. So we need £300. Oh, yeah, we've got enough, mate. I think. Sorry. No, because we were down. No, we were down. No, we were down. Yeah, we were down. Jokes. Sitting comfortable now. Just wanted to make sure. That's all. So took the pressure off there. It's not that I did got my calculations wrong. Actually, that might not even be 300. Yeah, it should be. United States. 574.
We're at the point where we have enough that we can get to Iceland if we book the cheapest flight. However, if we want to go for the faster option, we still need another like 80 pounds, which comes out to $100 and something. So trying to find a good setup to do that. However, it's later in the day. And so those setups are, you know, not as likely to show up later in the day. And if they do, it's, do you really want to be trading the end of the session to be then getting into an overnight hold, or is it just better to take a good trade, fundamentally sound, everything sets up right tomorrow, and risk it then, and then risk being later and missing those flights that can get there sooner. So just kind of try to weigh the odds.
255 bit conversion. So we're looking at flights. What was the flights again? The flights were 83, 166, and then we're looking at
an Uber.
Or potential.
Or we could get a bus. Yeah.
Or we could get the bus, yeah, depending on how it goes with the conversion. The conversion might change later on. I think we need to book this soon as well, because maybe seats go or whatever, get more expensive. Something to do, don't they?
Yeah.
What do you reckon, Brad?
Yeah, book it soon as, yeah.
Book it.
That leaves us 60 quid the other end.
Yeah, and that gets us moving. Rather than having to trade, we can basically get moving right away. Once we know where we're going, buses, taxi.
We could like go back to the charts, yeah, and trade again to get more to get on the flight. Or
is it worth the risk?
But but we can take the longer. It's going to take longer. We'll get there Tuesday evening via Poland.
Yeah, you're definitely going to get there.
Yeah, we've got the money as well. So even if one of that teams smashes it now, and they get the early flight, if they get the early flight, yeah. So we have to think about it. So if they get that early flight, that means they've still got to get money to travel. We've got the money to travel, even if we're in at night.
And trade.
But that's it. Even once you've booked your flights and everything else, you can still get to the airport and decide, oh, we've got 3 hours or how many hours to kill. You can still place a trade then. Even if you lose a bit, you've booked your flights and everything else.
At the end of the day, if one of them get on that earlier flight, we're 9 hours behind.
We're 9 hours behind.
Yeah,
but they've got a risk. They've got to go lumpy on their.
Sounds like they have.
On their trade.
I think it's just come in as well.
What could happen is if they're on the same flight as us and we're sitting with 60 quid up on them, you know what I mean?
They know we booked that puts pressure on them as well.
Yeah.
They don't know what flight you booked, but he's just coming going.
They don't know how much we've made.
Cameron's just coming going first class, baby. So they've obviously just had a winner, haven't they?
Yeah, or it could be bullshit. We're playing the game here now. Maybe they've just got enough for the same flight. They're playing the game now.
Good luck to them anyway. We know we planned that.
And it's still a straight fight to get there. And it could be a 12-hour trek or something. Could be anything at the other end. And we have no idea if they've got any budget for the other end, and we do. So even if we're 9 hours behind, even if they somehow get on that flight, they've still got to trade. If they don't have the money to go as soon as they get there, they're sitting, looking for Wi-Fi, trying to trade.
Even if we go,
that's not easy, is it?
If we get to the airport, we can get our.
We can still trade.
Yeah, but we can get our heads down for 4 or 5 hours. They might still have to trade because they're fighting to get on a plane.
If they get there before us in the morning, fair play, but that's a 9-hour start. But they need money to get elsewhere. We have money to jump, and we'll get figured out by then. Hopefully, as soon as we land, we'll get right on it.
We've got 6-hour wait as well. Remember?
Yeah, but I don't think we find the location until we actually land in Iceland.
No, we could trade in Poland. We've got 6 hours.
Yeah, but we're already on the flight and Yeah. So flights booked, everything booked.
It's 18.
I'm gonna get on there before this, but it's too late to arrive. Yeah, I had a decent one, but it's gone. It's gonna prices rocketed. But this one was that tomorrow morning.
There was one
the
that was
direct
like 100 and something pounds.
Sibling flight, but it's gone from 280 to 4. Yeah. It was a 6:30 flight, wasn't it? Wait there. This is a 6:30 flight. We get there for 10 past. Yeah. So we get in the 6:30 flight, which leaves London Heathrow. Then we arrive in Iceland at 10 past 12.
Yeah.
Tomorrow lunchtime.
Tomorrow lunchtime, yeah.
So so it's a 6-hour.
That's if we make how much more?
We need to make 40 more. British 50 quid. Basically
50 quid. Okay.
50 quid. Yeah, 50 pounds.
Oh, that's right. And then that'll get us to.
That'll just get us there, and then
we have to.
to figure out more money. Yeah.
Holy shit! I think I'm more equipped to figure out more money tomorrow. I think I've spent all my emotional capital.
Yeah, that's sweet. Because we're getting there on a sweet time. There's this flight for 220 each, or there's like one which gets you directly there, but that's like 400 each. So that's fucking out. That's out the thing. So this is a good one. We stopped in Frankfurt, stopped in Germany.
Yeah.
We're only there for. So we've got an hour and 30-minute flight, which brings us into Germany at 9. Then we're there for an hour and 25 minutes. That's it.
Enough time to find a trade if something's
yeah. One thing I will say to the camera is I have not packed. I thought he was pulling our leg going to Russia, so I packed everything warm. So I've got a jumper and a jacket, but the rest is shorts and sliders. So but hopefully it's going to be warm in the hotel, sure, in the Airbnb or the apartment if we make it that far. But when we get there, I do have a rain jacket actually, so it should be okay. I don't know if you've got a waterproof jacket.
No.
Okay, so once we've made enough to comfortably get there for the flight we want, I'm just going to start the team which is not making money. I'm just going to rattle them completely. I know it's not very nice, but fuck it, you know what I mean? It's either going to make them to make money or just lose even more. So I'll just say, come on mate, both teams have made enough money, we're going in the morning. and just be like a bit of a dick. Not mind just getting their heads a little bit because they're stressing like we were, but that's not his game plan, but that's mine.
My heart can't take anymore, and I would never want to inflict that on someone else. If I had to guess, I would say one team besides us is probably like still struggling. I don't know. It's completely a guess, but I think one team is probably still struggling and trying to make it to where they can purchase their flight. And I think the other team has already made enough for their flights, and they know which flight they're going to pick. So.
It came across like they had done some good trades. So, but again, I don't know how much they're up. I don't know whether they've got enough for travelling or not, or sort of maybe if they had, they would have left by now. So I guess they might be up, but obviously they could be taking new trades now that could be going against them.
So it's going to be difficult to do the money for in a 1 hour. So we're going to stay here weekend. So we're going to try to figure out for this night in the Asian session. Actually, we have took 3 trades. 1 up and 2 down, so we actually at break even. And now we're going to be long on USD GPI with a 20% risk and Euro USD shorts.
So we're deciding we're going for the cheaper option, so we've got a bit of capital when we land in there. It's not the ideal, but it saves half the price on the flights. We're drawing $393, we're up 525. So we've got, in pounds, we've got £93 for when we get there to try and get a taxi to somewhere cheaper. So we're flying from Luton to Poland to Iceland, and we arrive there tomorrow evening. So it's not ideal. There was a flight which left tomorrow morning and gets there tomorrow lunchtime, 12:15. Didn't have enough money for that. So and the markets are quite not moving in our way. So we're just gonna do with what we're comfortable with, and when we get there, probably won't. Someone might have a quicker plan, but at least we'll have money when we get there. We'll have a nice bit of money to try and get a taxi in the right direction, and we can trade tomorrow because we've got plenty of time, so we can trade tomorrow.
Yeah, we decided to. We was happy, so it was like we achieved what we wanted to achieve, and
we're travelling.
We was kind of like good luck to the other teams. We sort of our trade's still going as well.
I blasted out the park. Totally out the park.
You see, we got out here on the UK pivot EMA. It's just trended all day. So.
Yeah. Do you know what? We've got the money to travel. Let's see who's going to do the business at the other end. Because this wee jock in the big yin here means business.
We was at break-even for a long time. Everyone booked the flight. So now we're gambling the situation and try to be part of a retracement of the USD. So that could be a wrong idea or a great idea. Let's see. But that's more like gambling. We need to do something like 25% of the account on one day. So that doesn't mean nothing for me to win or lose this money, because actually it's gambling. So we never know, it's possible. If there's the retracement we want, this is possible. If the retracement doesn't happen, no, we're not going to Iceland. I don't know, I don't want to be mad or someone or something. I'm just really bad in this type of situation, and I know why the other guy doing, because they take his ball and try to do ball this thing. I'm not like that. I prefer to be secure on my thing.
That trade is up 260. It's 260 at the moment, but obviously you've got the it's quite volatile and moving quite a lot.
Information. And can we close some trade, do a withdraw, and stay with some other trade who will do sit down?
You can do whatever you want.
So we can close the trade, do a withdraw.
Yeah, but then also your account will be down even more, yeah? You can indeed do it, yeah?
Yeah, we don't have to close every trade we have. If we have a trade down and another up, we close the up. We have more money, but in reality, the balance is not looking good.
It's negative.
No. We have a trade at something like 150 down, and the other one is at 250 up, and the balance is actually positive. So if we close the trade and we do a withdrawal, that's going to be negative.
Yeah, you can do that.
So guys, I hope you're enjoying the trading series. If you think you have what it takes to win $100,000 in live trading accounts, then join my free trading challenge. All you have to do is click the link in the description and sign up. Like I said, it's 100% free. The trading challenge starts in January. I wish you the best of luck, guys.
At the beginning of the evening, we see all the people going to pack stuff and take reservation and all that kind of things. And I was like, okay, so we need to take a risk, because if we don't take the reservation now, we're not going to have a possibility to win. So we take 2 trades, one short on USD and 1 long on AUD USD.
Drive, is it a small airport? Yeah.
Well, no, I'm looking at food.
Melted down.
I am hungry, man.
No, actually, generally.
We had breakfast. We left.
I can draw that.
I think me and Rich had breakfast about. What time was breakfast this morning? 4:30.
Yeah, about that, mate.
About 4:30.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So yeah, I need some food, mate.
What frame were you on
I
there?
think we're struggling at the minute on the account over there, so I'm fasting. I actually feel.
I can read your mind right now. You're just thinking up, aren't you?
I'm gonna get sick.
Fasting, as Callum would say. Get on with it. I want a Nando's, a fat Nando's in front of me, big milkshake. It's coming, eventually.
I'm trying for them. It's hard, very hard with this size account, very hard. But they'll get something.
Yeah, that's going up. Going to close some part on this one.
Yeah.
So guys, we are up. The trade finish. We are up $583. Well done.
Dollars.
Well done.
Well done.
We have the money for everything, so we can take the Uber and we can travel with a good flight. Good enough.
I did see something. It was going against the trend though, which is against the rules. However, at this point we kind of felt a bit sort of like desperate, and we did get into that position and we did make a lot of money on it. I think we made over $350 on that trade. So it was going against the rules, but obviously at this point we kind of like we felt we had to do what we had to sort of get the account up, and so we're using larger lot sizes as well and taking more of a gamble, more of a risk to get the money that we needed to travel.
In 30-45 minutes we managed to make 550 euros, $50. So with that we can take a reservation for the flight. Going up because we weigh too much. So I'm going to figure out how much money this is. Okay, so that costs more, but we have the money. But we need to make more money for the bus and all that type of stuff. Because this is expensive, the bus here now. Frenchie won't win.
Everything, got phone chargers, haven't we?
The flight was just one stop at Frankfurt, so 6 hours in total. We have an idea for Christian and Cayman because they tell him they don't tell him, but they go really quick. They exit really quick the office. So I look on the app for fly, and the app tell me, yeah, it's 20 hours of flight and all this stuff. So I was okay, we have a chance to win.
What up? Out here with my boy Cayman. So, trying to figure out. We don't get our gate info for the next hour. We're going to
This one.
good day. Gate info from 2020. So that was a shit year. Anyway.
Not in there now.
That's fine. We don't get our gate info for another what?
Another hour, really.
Another hour. So freaking starving, but whatever. It is what it is, I guess.
We just want food. That's all we want. Food.
We're talking McDonald's.
We just want food.
What was your trade? USD CAD?
USD.
Yeah. Sell at the top. Ballsy 4 loads. 4 loads.
All or nothing, eh?
Yeah, kind of. AUD USD.
Well, it gets to the point you have to. You got to walk.
Yeah.
AUD USD long and just finger cross.
So you see in Poland.
See you. No, we go to Frankfurt.
And that was a bit of a surprise. So we were kind of like, oh no, what are we going to do here? I'd kind of realised that there was other flights, but obviously all the teams have been looking at flights. So we knew that there was an earlier flight, and we knew that the chances were that that team was going to be good distance ahead of our flight.
Yeah, James and Frenchie sort of came from behind really and sort of took the lead, so.
Right, we just left the office. We had a good trade where sort of like we managed to get enough money for our flights from that trade. So we were down sort of quite a lot, and we weren't sure if we'd be able to get it back. However, we had a good trade that worked in our favour, and then yeah, now we've got the money for the flight.
So the flight is at 6 in the morning, so tomorrow. After we go into Frankfurt, and after we go into Iceland for 12 o'clock tomorrow. We need to hurry up for the bus. We have 50 minutes of walk, and after we're going to take the bus for be at the airport for 10 p.m. approximately.
I think we're the only ones that put what you would class as a legitimate trade on. We made the mistake. We clearly had a decent runner there. We took it early. We took the money we thought we needed. I mean, even the sense room, not without anyone saying that, you can sense that people were struggling, and clearly both groups have swung the bat at the right time. Fair play to them. They've done what they had to do, but now we have flights, we have the flights booked, we have none to lose by doing the same. So we're waiting for the Asian session, and we're we're going to swing the bat and we're going to see if we can get on that earlier flight. But I mean, fair play to the guys. It won't be too hard on them, but let's be honest, luck is luck, yeah? Trading's trading, so let's see what happens. Everyone's going to Iceland, and now we've got that little shot. We'll get Asian session come in, and then we'll have a crack. Let's see.
We had to make a decision. Do we cash in where we did, and the trade carried on? We made a decision to let's.
Yeah, we did it as a group, and now we're going to do as a group. We're actually going to see what we can do. The kind of trading they did to get there, respect for doing it, but at the end of the day that could have went badly wrong, and probably in another day would have done. But at the end of the day they've done it, can't argue with that. So now we can do the same basically, and we're going to have a go. We're going to have a little pop, see if we can get on that flight. It gets in at 5 to 10 in the morning, direct flight.
Our flight wasn't till Tuesday morning, so we was going to spend the night in the office, and then we had so much time that Richie, who's the trader, nominated trader for our group, was at 1 o'clock, I think 1:45, he set his alarm for the Asian session, was because he knew Frenchie and James had a head start on us. They'd got an earlier flight, which got them to arrive at like 12 o'clock. So they had sort of 7 hours on us. So he was like, we've got nothing to lose. We've got our tickets banked. Let's trade again and go for the direct flight, which was leaving at like 6 in the morning. So
it's currently 9 o'clock. We've checked in early somehow. Yeah, just in the toilets. I'm not fucking just doing my teeth. Christian's done his teeth. He's just waiting for the bags outside. Yeah, so we got a long way. So we took this one, okay? Yeah. This is good.
And you have to get down here.
And after this one going to
You have to get down Heathrow direct last stop, Heathrow Central.
Heathrow Central bus station.
It's a free travel.
Free
for,
travel
for the two guys, yeah?
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir, for the free ride. Thank you. Okay, so now we are actually on the third bus. We have taken this one for free because the bus driver was a great guy. We explained the situation and he tell him to us we can go for free. Hopefully, because we have just £2 for the last of the travel. So we're going to make more trade this night at the airport and more in the Frankfurt tomorrow and more when we go into Iceland. So hopefully everything going to be alright. Feeling sick. We are warrior. We do it.
From not eating.
We're at the airport. It's all good.
It all caught up with me, sort of not eating and just drinking water. Sort of I started having headaches, feeling sick, and just sort of like found that I couldn't concentrate, couldn't think, and just definitely learned a lot from that experience.
Every time. So this free from Costa Rica. Obviously, because the date it's out of the date for today. So give him for free. Just ask. Never know. So that was funny and free, obviously. So that was cool.
Do I look like I've eaten? Wait there, wait. Motivation. There you go, put that there. Motivation.
I'm down 50 quid. I'm gonna close up, man. I'm knackered. I'm down 50 quid, and I know the boys are hungry. I'm hungry. No, I'm gonna make sure they're fed first, and then I'll maybe think about myself. I just hope they get there. I don't know. Probably, they're probably thinking I hope he fucking hurry up and put a trade on so I can eat. But
before we left the office, told him to take a short on euro, pound, short, once it pulled back to a certain level. And then I think I told him to be aware of the Aussie dollar because it looked like it was gonna set up for a long the next day. And I think when we got a message from him, he was in totally different trades. And I'm not sure if some of those trades even were following the strategy that Sam set out for us. So I don't wanna be overly critical, but for me it's kind of, you have a strategy, you know it's from someone who's obviously very experienced, very skilled in that field, and they've given you a strategy which is simple and said, if you follow this strategy, you will be profitable. So just follow it.
they can't blame me. It's the market. No, they are blaming me. No, I'm joking. I don't know. It's fucking gone.
Cold in it or what?
Yeah, get this one.
Put that on.
I spoke to Callum about it and I said, look, when the Asian session comes at 1 o'clock, should we just try to squeeze a little bit more out of this and see if we can actually get on the earlier flight? I'm so competitive. I mean, I think it's clear to everyone that's going to see this that my competitive side comes out, and for a minute there, all I could see was the opportunity to get ahead of the other guys.
Tired, it's 1 AM, yeah, and we've got a wait till 5:30 this afternoon for our flight, so we got like a 16-hour wait. We can't check in for another 3 or 4 hours, 3 hours, so we're just gonna chill out and then get on the markets when we check in.
If it makes you feel better, here's a food menu.
Yeah, there's a food menu. We probably haven't made us any money. The place isn't open anyway, but they've got a cake for 19 fucking Polish pounds.
Whatever the currency is.
Whatever the currency is. I could do
Too bad it's all closed, right?
Everything's closed. Pretty much every airport, even Luton Airport, everything was shut.
Everything's shut, yeah.
So, which is quite shit. Even if we had
First thing the guy at customs says when I get here, he looks at my passport and says, "You're American, or you American. Nothing for you in Poland. Why are you here?" Stamps it and lets me through.
We don't have money, so at 2 AM at the airport we wake up and make a trade on a cable for 1.5%, so something like $26, and we fall asleep again.
Come on. I need to bounce. That bounces, dollar's weakening. This is going up. Bounce. Well, we've had a bit of a reaction, now we need to see how big a reaction. That was mainly my decision. Callum wasn't keen on it. I know he wasn't. And I took that decision, I took the call, and obviously that account didn't go well.
Ooh, it's cold. Sam Wilson, give us some heads up, put the aircon on.
Yeah.
It's freezing. Freezing. Those close-ups. Got sleep in my eyes still.
You look your best, Brad.
Oh, I don't feel it. I feel happy now I've got the boys some food and they can just eat in the airport. Do you know what I mean? I felt like shit if I didn't get them any food. It's proper shit, so brought it back. The A team lives on. They're going to get there first as well. They're going to smash it.
We've gone from there to there.
Heroes to zeros.
Hero to zero.
But we still have a trade on, and do you know what? Just any justice, that one's going to go zoop, and we'll see you back at the airport.
You're getting there first.
It's not going to zoop though. I want zoop. That's a technical term, zoop. It means bust up, zoop. Yeah. Hey ho, but we're all going to get there. Clearly we know we know the guys have left. We're leaving. There's going to be 3 teams there. Let's see who does the business on the ground.
Next time on The Real Forex Trader.
And they were gone. They were at the park.
I thought they were
4
going home. I thought
lots.
they'd done their account or something. But
I could hear them. They were a bit loud. So
no, we didn't expect Matthew to be ahead. To go from down to up.
It got to a point where it started to not go our way and we started losing some of our capital. At that point I thought we might not have the money for the next bus.
So guys, I hope you're enjoying the trading series. If you think you have what it takes to win $100,000 in live trading accounts, then join my free trading challenge. All you have to do is click the link in the description and sign up. Like I said, it's 100% free. The trading challenge starts in January. I wish you the best of luck, guys.